Hello. The topic we are discussing today is distance formula. It is a topic from class 10th mathematics, chapter number 7 coordinate geometry. To derive out the formula of distance, let us assume there is a 2 point in a plane. The first point is A and the second point is B. If we check out the coordinate of A and B from origin, this is called origin. This line is called x-axis or abscissa. This line is called y-axis or ordinate. If we check out the coordinate of A from the origin, let us assume it be x1, y1. Similarly, the coordinate of B is x2, y2. Now join the line A and B. If we take out the perpendicular from point A on the x-axis, let this point is called L. The coordinate of L is x1, 0. As we know, on x-axis the coordinate of y is 0. Similarly, we take out the perpendicular of B on the x-axis. Let this point is called M and having coordinate x2, 0. If we similarly take out the perpendicular from point A on the y-axis and point B on the y-axis, let this point is called D, and from point B it is called E. If we check out the coordinate of D, it is 0, y1, and that of E is 0, y2. Now if we draw parallel line to LM, that is AN, the distance of AN is same as that of LM. To find out the distance of LM, we know that this total distance is x2 and this one is x1. So the distance of LM is x2 minus x1. As we know, LM is line is parallel to AN, therefore the distance of AN is x2 minus x1. Similarly, we find out the distance of PL. As we know, total distance of B and M is y2 and B and M is y1. Therefore, the distance of B and N is y2 minus y1. Now, ABN is a right angle triangle. So, to derive the formula, we use in triangle ABN, which is a right angle triangle, which is a right angled triangle. The property of right angled triangle is that we can use Pythagoras property in right angled triangle. What is Pythagoras property? Pythagoras property says that the square of hypotenuse is equal to the sum of square of base and perpendicular. The Pythagoras property basically says that the square of hypotenuse is equal to the sum of square of base and perpendicular. Now we are substituting the values from this triangle in this formula. What is hypotenuse? That is AB ka square. What is base here? That is AN ka square, plus what is perpendicular in this triangle? That is BN and square. Now substituting the value of AN is x2 minus x1 and that of BN is y2 minus y1. Now we are substituting above values in equation first. Let this equation be first. Now AB ka square equals to AN, that is x2 minus x1 ka square, plus B and that is y2 minus y1 ka square. To remove this square, we take root on both sides. So here it is AB, and in this side that is x2 minus x1 का square plus y2 minus y1 का square. And this is our required distance formula. This is our required distance formula. Thank you. So now let's take an example based on distance formula. The question is, show that the point 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 8 form an isosceles right angle triangle. So the idea use solving this question is we have to prove it is an isosceles triangle. Isosceles triangle is a triangle in which any two sides are equal. So if we find out the distance of all the three sides and in which any two sides are equal, it means it is an isosceles triangle. So let's solve this question. Let A equals to 2, 4, B equals to 6, 8 and C equals to 2, 8. We have to find the distance between all the 3 points. So we are using distance formula. We are using distance formula which we also already have derived, which is x2 minus x1 ka square plus y2 minus y1 ka square. So first we find out the distance of AB by using same formula. In this, the B side is x2 y2 and A side is x1 y1. So here x2 is 6 minus x1 is 2 square plus y2 is 8 and y1 is 4. Now solving this, we get 4 and the square of 4 is 16. Similarly, we solving 8 minus 4 is 4 and the square of 4 is 16. So therefore the answer of the distance AB is 32 unit. Similarly, find the distance of BC by using the same formula, but here the x2 y2 is 2 8 and x1 y1 is 6 and 4. So 2 minus 6 square plus 8 minus 8. 8 minus 8 equals to 2 minus 6 is minus 4 and square of minus 4 is 16. Root 16 is 4 unit. Similarly, we find the side CA, or we can also call it AC. 2 minus 2 square plus 8 minus 4 square. 2 minus 2 is 0, 8 minus 4 is 4 and the square of 4 is 16. So root 16, when we solve root 16, it is 4 unit. So we can see that side BC and CA is equal. We can also see that the square of 4 and square of 16, when we add both the square, and then it is equal to the root 32. So we can see from these three distances that square of AB is equal to square of BC square of AC, which prove that it is an equilateral, which proves that it is a right angle triangle. Right angle triangle at point C. Or we can also say that BC and CA are equal. It means it is an isosceles triangle. So we can say that point 2, 4, 6, 8 and 2, 8 is an isosceles right angle triangle. Thank you.